Hello and welcome to Dust and Elysian Dank. I am Solinus Dracone, and I am starting up this new game here because I honestly was not satisfied with the viewership I was getting with Final Fantasy IV. I love the game, but it's just not something that is bringing me any hits, and, I kind of need a little bit of the encouragement here. I know I'm a bit of an attention whore. But this has truly become one of my top 10 games of all time ever since I first tried it in 2012. It really struck a chord as just being an epic, excellent game. And I thought I'd share this game with anybody who hasn't tried it, because it really did capture my imagination. It's got a deep, deep overarching story, wonderful characters, excellent voice, excellent music. I loved the game from start to finish. So let's start off a new game here. Gonna go with normal.
Our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no
Okay, and so this is just a little bit of a battle tutorial of the game here. Just kind of gets you used to the way that it works. And interesting that I was able to do some steps there. But yeah.
Not to the mob, but to a single
There's dialogue
child.
going on the whole time. Damn it.
Dust, dust, arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know, but we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
And we get some dialogue tree options. There's really not a whole lot in the way of choice available here. This, of course, is Fidget. She's the sweetest little thing ever. And yeah, this is basically the setup of the game. You are Dust, Fidget is Fidget, and you have a sword named Ara. So let's see what she has to say.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Oh ho ho.
Well,
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Okay, and so the game begins properly. So, you notice right off the bat that it's a side-scrolling platformer, sort of a Metroidvania sort of a feel to things. And, oh, look at the cute little bunnies! Oh, I love the bunnies! So, alright, you'll notice the map screen, and on the top right there, And the map screen basically indicates that you're in a room, and whenever there's a dot, where there's a little circle that you see right there, that means there's a treasure somewhere in that room that you have yet to get. There can be multiple treasures. So I get the key, and then it turns into a dot instead of a circle. So now I have one key to open up a treasure chest if I need to. So, yeah, this game was put together by just a single developer. You know, obviously the voice talents were all up in it as well, but basically the whole game was compiled and such, rumor has it, by a single person, so I'll have to do more research into that. But in any case, yeah, let's press on. I'll give plenty of chance for all the dialogue to come through. Get a lovely little pan shot of the general area that you've just entered into. And just the atmosphere in this game. Just the atmosphere. So, alright. Let's press on. A bit of an explanation about things. Of course, as you can see, there's a treasure somewhere in here. The bar on the upper left shows my health in relation to my max health, 65 health, 80 total. That glowing fiery bar right above my health bar is an indicator of how much magic power that you have available to you. And it does recharge over time as you do melee attacks, but you're going to see how it goes. Up, down, opposite directions from what I just said. They do have spots where you can break walls, but they're going to be very obvious, like right here. And you can combo it up with, ooh, mysterious wall check, and I fucking love that. That's fantastic. So yeah, X, 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 and then X, Y. Yep, you get the idea. It's gonna be a bit of a button masher, really.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Okay. As it says, Fidget will alert you when treasure is nearby. Click R to access the map. Thank you. Cool. Yep, as you can see, there are some... this is the overall map of the general area. Doing the shoulder buttons, you can go left and right, and all these things. Character, this is where you get to level up as you do level up. And I think I chose the option, I don't remember, it was either auto level up or I chose the option for choosing my own levels. The attack obviously fixes your melee attack defense, that's obvious. Fidget, what that does is increases Fidget's magic power, which is actually very useful. So, yeah, max health, obviously, that's a good thing. So, alright, we're standing on this here trunk. We should be able to drop down, I guess we're not. What's this? Okay, dash. Ooh, dashing. Oh. L1 uses the turkey, so okay, there we go. The trigger buttons do the dash, and that can be useful for when you're trying to get out of battle. It does take up some of the magic bar up there, as you can see, it's kind of draining. But if you just leave it alone for a while, you'll be alright. It will slowly recharge itself, and of course, as you do more damage to enemies, then you'll get more. So, let's just break this wall. Get another wall chicken. Every wall has a wall chicken in it. And here we got our first chest.
Right, we found a chest!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Fidget is so meta. Alright, we do have a key, and I'm going to open this chest. This is a little matching game. It's practically impossible to fail at it. You really have to suck to fail at it. So here we see a little area that we could, if we wish to, get through there if we had the ability. Oh, and cool little attack there. That's pretty nice. Alright. Yeah, Fidget's really meta. She will break that fourth wall like Pinkie Pie. You'll see more examples of that later on. Deer! Oh, he's Bambi in them! How cute! Oh! Monsters.
Monsters!
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
Awesome. Alright, yeah, you see Fidget breaking that fourth wall there. So, yeah, just kind of button mash, pretty much. I mean, you can try to combo it up, but really it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of difference.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
Yep, a bit of bonus feeble fruit there. If you bring up your map with your sort of selecty button here, then you can choose what's actually in your inventory. So I'm going to highlight the feeble fruits just because they do a little bit of extra just regeneration of health. And you do get to get armor in this game. It's actually a very interesting system how you get the armor and the weapon and such in this game. You only wield one weapon, save point. You only wield one weapon, and that's the Sword of Ara. But you do get the opportunity to get augments that will actually improve the damage. So I just learned a new combo move up there, XXXX, which basically just smacks these guys around. The monsters drop little trinkets and gewgaws and whatnot, basically, that what they will do is they are your materials, so to speak, for crafting later on. So what you really should do, and this is a very good tactic, and the game even explains it, as you get new items, you want to sell at least one of each new particular item to a merchant, and I'll show you that in just a moment here when we take a look at our inventory. This is just going to be sort of a tutorial episode, really, that just, you know, focuses on the game mechanics and gets you into this whole spirit of the game. But, yeah, so let's take a quick look at our menu of crap. Materials. So you see we got nails, junk, and imp claw. Basically, you're going to get tons of these as you go through the world, and what happens with them is if you sell just one to a merchant, any merchant, doesn't matter, just sell one to a merchant, then that merchant will begin to stock that item. As you can see, the green check mark on the nails here indicates that it is an item that merchants already sell. The absence of a check mark on the item means that the merchants do not yet sell that, and if you sell it to them, then they will begin to stock that item, and so it is just an extremely good idea, whenever you get a new item that you've never had before, to seek out the nearest merchant and go ahead and give it to them. Just one is all it takes, so if you have like 15 and give them one, you're fine. You don't have to sell every last one of them to them. So, yep, just kind of go through and fall in downward strike in air. Awesome. You die. Guillotine that shit. Cool. Oh, got myself a new blueprint. Blueprints let you craft new items when you get to the game's smith. Excellent. Always good to have a blueprint. And we get a new ability.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
So there you basically see it now. What that means is it's an experience multiplier. So as you build up a higher attack multiplier, then the experience that you get when you actually finish off the last of the enemies will actually be improved. So right now my hit chain is 46, and that means that my experience had been boosted by that moment by 46. So the longer you can hold up a combo, the more experience you're going to get. Now, what we demonstrated was Fidget's magic power, which by itself is pretty weak, but when you combine it with the Dust Storm, it is fucking uber. This is what you will be using for the rest of the game. It is OP as hell. You gotta be careful though, you leave yourself open to a bit of vulnerability there. And, yeah, but it is definitely worthwhile. So what you'll do is you'll release a couple Fidget Storms there, and by doing so you'll gain higher attack multipliers, and you'll gain higher experience that way, so just do that shit whenever you can get away with it. Burn some Fidget multiplier, bam. Just kick their asses, they just gained a fucking level. And then, after you have done that, if you're drained on the magic bar, then you'll just go ahead and start doing some combos. So let's see what my inventory says. I want to get my Fidget power up as fast as possible. Oh, I didn't actually gain a level. Alright, well, that's fine. Now, the Dust Storm by itself is pretty interesting, because you can just kind of chain smack an enemy around, but all in all, it's really kind of worthless without Fidget's magic. You really won't want to be doing Dust Storm as a valid form of attack here. So yeah, I'm just going to be spamming these Fidget magics here for a little bit. And after one or two combos, I'm full back up. Fidget does change magic twice in the game. You do have two different magic spells other than Fidget's base attack magic that you get. And when you get them, they do change the game quite a bit. So yeah, if you're using it properly, the game can be pretty damn
you just
easy.
leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Alright, so I think that a little bit of Fidget power would do. Yep, Fidget power. Now, if you turn on the auto upgrade thing, it will just evenly distribute your experience points as you go. And that's cool and all, there's really no wrong way to do it, but I like to just Fidget it up because she is OP with this shit. I mean, look at these flurries of fucking stars that I'm putting out. Have wall, have chicken. There we go. A little bit of a wind tunnel here, but I've got a key now, so that's good. Keys are always welcome. You want to get as many keys as you possibly can get your hands on. And of course, you're going to get your attack multiplier up quite a bit higher when you're doing Fidget's magic there. It doesn't work on enemies who you've already basically killed and just tossing their dead bodies around in the air. bam. I'm just wrecking shit. And that's something that you gotta use properly. Just pop the fidget magic until your magic thing is empty, and then do a few combos to re-initialize all that. Bam. And yeah, that's how I abuse this game. That's how you dank it. It's not really that secret of a dank, but hey, whatever makes the game work for you. You can do the combo route if you want. I'm in it for the atmosphere and the enjoyment of just the overall feel of the game.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
That fidget, she's so sassy. So as you can see, quest updated dust to dust. You can track your available quests here. There's the story quest, which is this purple quill, and then you'll get other smaller quests that you can follow or not as you desire. As you can see, we got a lot more of this cool junk stuff. Don't really need to take stock of all that stuff, just know that you have it. So, alright, dropping on down. Hey, what's up, guy? Just send him flying. Yep, save the game. And yep, we'll just save there. So that's the autosave. I think it's just fine to go by the autosave. I mean, it's not like we're worried all that much about things. Ooh, mama, this is gonna get hefty. That's good. You want big crowds of enemies. You want to burn the fidget bomb. Bam. Look at all that money. Now, another thing that you can do is, after the enemies have all been killed and you got their riches flying around, you can just dust storm it all up. You can just hoover that shit up, and that's it. It's all yours. So make use of that too. You do want some actual, nice, couple of keys. You do want to get your hands on some loot in this game because that's going to allow you to purchase new items. So always try to hoover up as much of the riches as you can. Always try to hoover them up. Now the thing is that the riches won't always be easily accessible when you're doing the dust storm to gather them. So you just basically kind of do your best to get them all around you and then clean them up, because it's not going to pull many riches actually in. You get the idea. Woo. There we go. We gotta level up, but I'm not quite ready to use it. Everybody proper dead? Alright then. No gold. Alright, so I think let's go ahead and up our health just a little bit, just to be certain. Not really a wrong way to do this. Now, of course, you're not going to necessarily always be able to get to all the treasures, unfortunately. There are some paths that are going to be blocked off to you. You can always come back later in the game. That's why it's a Metroidvania-style game, is you just get to come back later on. So we're coming sort of to the end of the general overall tutorial area here. I mean, this is the easiest combo you could possibly do, the XXXX. Hey, fuck off. Alright, new ability, Aerial Dust Storm. This is the tits right here. You can use this to cheese through a lot of areas. Alright, so let me just go ahead and show what happens when you abuse the Dust Storm. Ow.
Whoa, what was that? Did you just hit yourself?
Dust, you must take care. Even the greatest of swordsmen cannot maintain the dust storm for that long.
Yeah, Okay, I'll try to be more careful.
Keep an eye on your color. If you start turning red and the screen begins to shake, you're close to losing it.
I forgot that they gave us that. Okay, well that kind of proves the point. You don't want to abuse the dust storm too much, although it is pretty damn late. And you can still do the fidget bomb when you are flying through the air. So, yeah, all you gotta do is just be gentle with it, you know, just don't abuse it, don't hold it down for too long. You'll be fine. Just take the pace that I'm setting here, and everything will come out right. Fidget's warning us, hey, bitch, I'm almost out of magic. Don't worry, we'll combo up some motherfuckers, Fidge. It's alright. Now, the fidget bomb can happen either while you're doing the dust storm or beforehand. You know, just as long as you are holding the dust storm while Fidget's magic comes in, then you're alright, so it's not really important to do it in any certain order. Mo keys, mo treasure. Oh, hello. Let's go ahead and break it open. There we go. Bam, all the things. Ooh, and we got a warped pendant. So that's our first actual bit of gear. You can come over here to see what gear you have available in different slots. A warped pendant will give us a little bit more attack and luck, so when you have something that's going to actually improve your stats, use it.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah! Whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
Well, if Ara trusts the situation, I'm okay with it. Let's talk to the merchant. Merchie's alright.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Alright. So this is where you get the opportunity to, you know, start doing some stuff. You can purchase some of these items, but I'm going to switch to sell mode with pressing X here. And I'm just looking for just, you know, one single item of each one, and the material gets cataloged. And when it's cataloged, that means that it is there, available later on, and merchants will eventually stock it up. So I'm going to sell one of each, and that way I will never want for these when I am actually in the need of them. Perfect. So, see if there's anything I want to sell. No revival stone sales. I may need them. Nope. I'm alright.
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
This guy actually is on the up and up. You don't need to worry about him. But as he explained it, all you have to do is sell a piece of equipment or a piece of paraphernalia to a merchant, and all merchants will begin to stock that. So it's good. It's a good system. Alright, here's another little system in the game. Bomb fruit. The bomb fruits will blow up the shining walls. So here's how you make use of it. You do a little dust storm and you prise it loose, and the dust storm will pull it along, basically. So there's usually a timer on these. So you just want to get it to where you're going. And bam, done. But we still haven't gotten everything in this area. What's up here? Oh, that's the way out. Never mind. Yep, the bomb fruit's really quite useful indeed. Alright. Gotta plan it, though. It's not something that is a 100% thing. So, alright, we need the bomb fruit to get out. Just gonna tap a little bit of dust storm to get me along my way. Come on, come on. Come on, you ugly watermelon. Freaking eggplant berry. Let's go. Bam. Alright, we got everything in this area. Do to autosave. And we'll just try to get our way through. And of course the bomb fruit is really good for that right there. Yep, oop, got the timer on. You don't have to panic because the bomb fruits do respawn in an unlimited amount of times. So you don't have to be too impatient. Use the bomb fruit just as soon as you can. You want to kind of map out the area a little bit. Like, see, here's the place where the bomb fruit is needed. So we just go and collect another one. Best way to carry these along is to use the flying dust storm. Bam. It's satisfying. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh damn, I'll fuck with these slimes. These slimes are nasty. Bam. Fucking slimes. Oh, hello.
There's something in that cage. Quick, get it out.
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
That would probably be a safe assumption, Dust. Right, open it up. Now these take a little bit longer, but again, this is damn near impossible to fail. And here we get... Oh, it's a friend. Yep, there are characters that appear in other games from the same franchise, basically. I'm not familiar with most of them. But as you free up friends, you get little stat bonuses there, so they're worth doing. And isn't he a cute little guy? Alright, so we obviously need a bomb fruit over here. So, let's do the thing. Oh, we can't slide. Okay. Well, that's fine. Sometimes you really do have to pace yourself on opening up those things. It's good to get a bonus, but you might actually need a key to open up a chest to get some other good stuff. And, you know, you just... I guess you make your decisions, is all. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. As long as you're having fun, you're doing it right. Gameplay is pretty satisfying, it's pretty enjoyable, it's fun to think that I just sent these guys flying skyward, and their charred dead bodies drop to the ground afterwards. But mainly the game, I enjoy it for the atmosphere and the story and the voice acting. It's just really one of those stories that kind of clenches at the heartstrings, because it's actually kind of a new and unique story. I haven't heard this particular tale told before in any form of media. You're going to see more of the story as time goes on, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, it's that lovely.
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no! Ah!
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
Yep, as if you didn't already know how to play a Metroidvania game. God damn these fucking slimes. Ugh. Fucking hate them. Pretty good for my hit chain, though. Right. Moving right along. Deers. Deers.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind.
God. Oh, shit.
Ah, it's another one of those spiky slime things!
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
I fucking hate the parry technique.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy's strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack. Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily. Now, put this beast out of its misery.
I really don't like the parry system. It's only necessary in one or two enemies in the game. I don't care for it, but it is nice to at least know how to use it. It's basically you time your shot. You time your shot for the moment that they're swinging down, and, you know, that'll send them flying. Now, I'm trying to remember if Fidget will ever come down and rest on my shoulder, but nope, no time for that.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
We're in a bit of a hurry, Fidget. Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Hey, I'm not a pet! But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
She's funny. I do like Fidget. Alright, let's talk to the old Care Bear here.
Oh, hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes, it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse. Right before you showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
Yep. So, yeah, really talented voice acting in this game. I honestly have to say, they put their heart and soul into things. I really do enjoy how this game played out. I know, I've been gushing all the time, so I'm kind of at a conundrum here. I mean, there's a boss fight ahead, but this is also a good save point, so I don't know, let's see what happens. I'll go ahead and take on some boss action here. Give you guys something to end this episode on.
Look!
Please, help us!
Ah! Look at the size of that thing!
Don't worry, I think I can handle it.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures from this existence.
Alright, so yeah, this is actually not the easiest battle in the world. Just, you know, time your dust storms properly. Do the fidget bomb. And you can, not too terribly difficult, bring this guy down. You once in a while want to go ahead and smack him up just to regen your fidget life bar, but it's not that big a deal, really. And look at that chain, oh my god. Look at that hit chain. There's gonna be some sweet ass experience out of this. Bam.
No, wait! That's not all of them!
It's not.
Here comes some more!
Fuck. Oh shit. Alright, well, it is what it is. It's really not that hard. Just use the dust storm to get from one end of the screen to the other. You can pretty easily jump over these guys. Just don't get smacked. That's all you gotta do is avoid getting smacked. That hit chain. And this is where, if you wanted to, you could totally hit like 1,000 hit chain And that's actually good for a little mini side quest later on. I might actually do that. Oh, they broke the fucking chain. Oh my god, that is so terrible. That sucks. You pretty much have to get like no health loss on this fight to win it.
Is that it? Did we get all of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Bah, they weren't so tough. I could probably take on another 4 or 5 of them. You know, if I had to. And Dust was there.
Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
I don't know. We were out here checking the fields when those giants attacked.
We've been having a lot of problems with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant has ever come this close to the village.
Then the first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Yes, we arrived. That's great. But what now?
That has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us continue onward.
Will you two be alright?
Yes, I just need a moment to rest. I'm not sure how you did it, but you took down 3 giants single-handedly.
Not a problem. That's what we do. Bringing justice to the weak and defenseless.
Hey, who are you calling weak?
Awesome. So, alright, I think that's a good place to call this video here. I'm just going to go back and save at the thing. And, yeah, so as you can see, it's a nice little game that gets you started right. Am I not supposed to recharge life here? Well, whatever. Let me go ahead and save. And, yeah, we're going to call that an episode. I hope that this particular series takes off. It's going to be a wild ride. I've completed this game a time or two before, my most recent on casual mode, where there is no limit to your fidget bar. But in any case, thanks for watching. I am Solanus Dracone, and this has been Dust and Elysian Dank.